Now, your first forecast with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, still cool temperatures east of the Cascades. We are into the 20s and 30s, but we do have 40s up and down I-5, 50s right now along the Oregon coast. It's 43 in Medford. Now, in terms of our satellite and radar composite, we did have a few showers east of the Cascades, and they were moving over towards Lakeview, but really there's nothing at this particular time. In fact, we'll look at our radar in motion. You can see there was a band of some rain-snow mix along the Cascades, and maybe some little bit of snow in the higher elevations east of the Cascades. All of this is falling apart pretty quickly. And that's mostly because our main system is well up to our north. In fact, you can just see showers north of, say, about Eugene, but steady rain up into Washington State. And that's where it's going to be for at least a little while before this whole system eventually moves from the north towards the south. Eventually, we're going to have a warm front move through our area, which will warm temperatures up. It won't actually give us very much rain, though, from that particular system. In fact, as we go through the overnight hours, we'll see, again, that rain staying well up to our north. And this is a good indication it's a pretty warm system because there was a lot of snow east of the Cascades, and it's all transitioning over to rain east of the Cascades. Now we go to our area, and we're going to be looking at, as we go through overnight and into tomorrow morning, we'll start seeing the rain develop along the Oregon coast. Eventually, it'll make it closer and closer to the Rogue Valley, but should wait until at least mid or late morning. And then the rain will start to intensify along the Oregon coast and eventually move right into the Rogue Valley. So generally looking at, say, about lunchtime to about sunset is when we're going to see the heaviest precipitation west of the Cascades. Eventually, that'll continue to push off towards the east as we get towards later in the afternoon. In fact, 5:30 is the timestamp at this particular time, so pretty close to, well, just about after sunset. All that activity continues to push off towards the east after we get, say, about midnight. Now, we may have a few remnant showers throughout the morning hours on Monday, but we're going to be looking at a lot of clouds, a lot of fog, and probably some low visibilities. But then we're going to see sunshine as we get into the afternoon. We're looking at 3 o'clock, looking pretty nice. We'll have some clearing at the very, very least. And then we go through tomorrow night and into Tuesday morning, and then we're going to see kind of the same scenario, a little bit more sunshine after we get some morning clouds and fog. Now, in terms of rainfall amounts from this particular system, once it comes through late tonight and into tomorrow, we're not really anticipating much until we get towards the late morning, and once we get into the afternoon hours, that's when we'll start seeing at least some rain from this particular system. Not anticipating a whole lot of rain, maybe a ½ inch along the Oregon coast, just not very much once we go into the Rogue Valley. Now, precipitation forecast for the next 5 days is showing that we have most of the rain staying up to our north on Sunday. We could still see some showers once we get through Monday, and then by the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, not much going on. Thursday, we could have another weak system. In fact, here is that particular weak system. I'll show you that in a sec. But our first system moves through on Sunday. That'll give us a little bit warmer temperatures. Then we'll see some sunshine, clouds and fog, maybe some sunshine for a couple days after that. Wednesday, a weak system will push from the southwest and blow out of the area, and then we're going to have a lot of sunshine after that as another system stays offshore. Eventually, that'll move into the region as we get towards early next week. But tonight's forecast, a little bit warmer in terms of temperatures, still chilly east of the Cascades, 20s and 30s for most of us. Tomorrow will stay a little bit warmer, mostly into the 40s for most of us, 55 though in Brookings. 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast will stay into the 50s, near 60 degrees by the end of the week. Only real threat of rain will be on Monday and Wednesday. For Northern California, it stays fairly dry, just a few showers for tomorrow, but then we could see some freezing fog for Monday morning and into Tuesday morning. For the Klamath Basin, we'll stay highs into the 40s for the most part for the next several days. Only real significant precipitation will be tomorrow, and then temperatures will be very cold during the overnight hours. Cascades could see a little bit of some rain and snow. Even Crater Lake's not going to see significant snow from this particular system at all. It's just going to be a fairly dry week for most people. Rogue Valley will be into the 40s tomorrow, and then temperatures warm up once we get into Monday. A lot of fog, low clouds, but we'll see some sunshine and warmer temperatures.